Hey love. So jumping right into the video, we're going to start off with the eyes. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go under my brows with the Revolution concealer. This is the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. Let me zoom y'all in some more so you can be, yeah, okay. I just put a little bit of this in the back of my hand and go under my brow. I'm gonna bring this all the way down onto my eye because the eye look that we're doing today, it really doesn't require a base, and the concealer is going to be just enough for what we got going on. Now I am going to go into my Too Faced Born This Way palette in Sun Strip. I use this a lot, but I use it so much because it's for skin tones. Like the shades are made for skin tones, so it's very handy. I'm going to mix Sun Chaser, which is this brown shade right here, and I'm also going to do Cocoa Glow. I'm gonna mix the two of those and then I'm gonna put that in my crease. Like, the whole purpose of me putting those two shades in the crease is because I wanted to give my eye just a little definition, because we're not going to be putting shadow on. It's literally just going to be wing liner. So now we're going to do wing liner. For wing liner, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Super Pomeade. And this is in the shade Scarlet, and it's such a pretty red. This is the packaging, which is so freaking cute, and this is the color. So I'm gonna attempt to do this on camera, okay? I'm gonna take an angle brush like this. This is the Morphe M165, and I'm gonna apply my liner. Now, you can go as little or as big as you want, but because there's gonna be nothing else on my eyes besides this liner, I'm gonna go a little big. It's gonna be more than big. It's gonna be a big liner. I had to finish that off camera because that took longer than I thought it was, but it was worth it because this red is really giving Christmas. See how you can see how we contoured the eyes and then we did that wing? It just rounded the eyes, gave us a little definition. So now you're seeing the whole picture. So now we're gonna move on to lashes. So for lashes, these are the ienvy. These are the 3D collection, and these are in the style 102. For Lash Glue, the Duo Glue with the green writing, that's all I use right now. And for mascara, I'm going to use my Essence I Love Extreme Volume Mascara. My bad, this is the I Love Extreme Crazy Volume. mascara. Oh, and these are in the style 102, if I didn't say that. 102. Here we are with the lashes. This looks good already, and I'm so here for it. Just look at that. And then the lashes, I think the lashes is what's really doing it for me because they 3D. Chef's kiss. Kiss. What is a kiss? Kiss. Chef's kiss. So, now that the lashes are on, we're going to move to brows. And I'm going to do a bold brow today because everything is bold. Well, not everything, but I want to do a bold brow to tie in with what we about to have going on. So for brows, I'm going to use the Morphe brow cream. I think wants to focus today. Oh, beautiful. Morphe brow cream in the shade Java. What you just saw me use to fill in my brows a little bit was the Morphe micro brow pencil, and this is in the shade Java as well. The brows is giving angry brows right now because I don't have nothing else on my face, but once we do foundation and really get into this skin, it's gonna all come together. Per usual, it's so much stuff on my desk right now. To finish off the brows, I'm gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze, and I'm gonna lock these bad boys in. I'm gonna zoom y'all out, and now we're going to get started on the face. My brows is really giving angry brows right now. For primer, I want the skin to be matte, but I don't want it to be too matte. So I'm gonna use this Milani Prime Shield Face Primer, and this one is mattifying. And I'm going to use a thin layer of this. I do not want to get carried away because I already have dry skin. I'm just patting this into this skin. Now we're going to correct. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Almond. And I'm going to put this in the corners of my eyes. And I'm going to blend it out with the brush. Now it's time for foundation. For foundation, this is the Morphe Filter Effect Foundation. I am in the shade Tan 19. Put some of this on the back of my hand. And you already know I'm gonna use a brush. You know what? I'm gonna use the Morphe brush to blend it out after I dyed it on my face. Today we are cream contouring, and I'm going to be using my Ulta Beauty cream contour kit again, and we are going to use contour shade medium 2. Apply this to the sides of the cheekbones, perimeter of the forehead, and I'm going to put some on my jawline, and I'm going to contour my nose. I just noticed my whole like wig cap is showing. Yo. Ooh, I messed up. Okay, boom. Learning experience. So if you just did like me and just messed that up, just take your foundation brush and blend that up. Boom, crisis averted. I don't know what I was doing. That was gonna look crazy. I guess I got a little too carried away. What the hell? I just be dropping stuff. While I'm here, I'm going to also cream bronze. I'm not going to set yet, and here's why. You want to use all of your creams together, then set with powders. So creams with creams, powders with powders. You don't want the two to mix, because when they mix, it can give cakey, or it's just gonna look weird, and that's not what we want. It's Christmas time, we're trying to be festive and cute. That's why I'm doing it that way. So after I cream bronze, then we're going to set under the eyes, and then we're gonna set that cream bronzer with a little bit of powder bronzer. You feel me? No. It was at this moment I knew I effed up. I'm lying. I just went all out of order. I don't know what I got going on, because I was supposed to put concealer on. Because the concealer with the creams, but I did it the opposite way. So, what do I have going on? Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do the cream bronzer, and then I'm going to do the concealer. I'm going to set the concealer, and then we're going to set the bronzer, okay? Cool. For cream bronzer, this is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in Golden Glaze. So I'm going to put this all over the areas where I just contoured, except my nose and under my jawline. So the sides of the cheekbones and around the perimeter of my face. I decided to use creams because I wanted the face to be snatched. Like, the face is always gonna be snatched, but I needed it to be extra snatched because it's nothing going on with the eyes. You get what I'm saying? Like, the focus is going to be the face. And I feel like to get that snatched look, creams are gonna help you get there. You really don't have to overdo it with this cream bronzer, just simply because we get ready to set it with a powder bronzer anyway. Now we're gonna go on to concealer. I don't even know how I missed the concealer part. Like I said, I don't know what I was on. For concealer, this is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and I am in the shade Medium Beige. So I'm gonna go under my eyes with this, my forehead, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose. As always, I'm gonna blend it out with a brush. I always use a brush when I'm blending out my concealer because it's just gonna give you extra coverage. I feel like when you use a beauty blender, it soaks up too much of the product and it just does not give me what I'm looking for. So I always use a brush. Now we're gonna set everything. For setting powder, I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This is a setting powder I'm going to use under my eyes. And for the rest of my face, I'm gonna use my Bare Minerals Wet n Wild Bare Focus Clarifying Finishing Powder. And I am in the shade Medium Tan. If you watched my last video, which you should have, I mean, if you didn't, so I'm gonna leave it in the card. I use this sponge and it just did something for me, so we're running it back. This is the Real Technique. What? I can't talk. Real Techniques. This is their sponge specifically designed for powder. And you can use this wet or dry. I'm gonna use mine dry. And to set my nose, I'm just gonna take my Sunset Stripped and I'm gonna take Nude Beach, which is that shade right there, and I'm gonna set a nose contour. The nose is snatched. Bronzer. This is the Makeup Revolution Mega Bronzer, and I am in the shade Warm. And I'm gonna dust this where we cream bronze and cream contour. Before we move on to blush and all of that stuff, I'm gonna finish off the eyes. So I'm going to take just a regular black eyeliner, go under my eyes with that, and then I'm gonna put on bottom mascara. The eyeliner that I'm going to be using is this Try Sugar Cosmetics liner. This is their Kohl of Honor Intense Kajal, and this is in the shade Blackout. And for bottom mascara, I'm gonna use my Essence Lash Princess Mascara in False Lash Effect. I have to get all the way down in my mirror for this, okay? Now the eyes are complete, and this is giving real sexy and sultry. Here for it. Look at the skin. Period. For blush, I really don't want to use a pink blush because I feel like it's just not going to tie in with what we got going on, but I'm going to still use a blush. So for blush, I'm going to use the e.l.f. blush palette, and I'm going to use this, like, can y'all see? Yeah, it's kind of a tan shade, but when I put it on, it's going to look pink. It's going to look pink, but it's not going to look too pink, if that made sense at all. I'm going to just take this and apply this to the cheekbones. Also, I know we looking a little dusty right now, but don't worry about it. When we set it, it's going to look amazing. See what I mean? How it looked tan, but it's still pink, but it's not too pink. It's just a little bit of pink, like a tint of pink. That's all we need. And I'm gonna go like on the sides up here. I'm gonna put some here, and I'm gonna put some a little bit on my forehead. So, as you know, per the title, we're doing red eyeliner and a bold lip. For lip liner, I'm going to be using NYX Matte Lip Liner. This is in the shade Alabama. It's kind of like a red wine kind of color. And now for lips, we're going to do a red lip. This is NYX Liquid Suede in Kitten Heels. This is giving. The face is snatched. We gotta set it because we look a little dusty right now. We're gonna bust out the Urban Decay All Nighter in Summer Solstice. Ooh, yeah. Y'all can't tell me this don't eat. This eats, all caps.